Road's a really important play to a lot of people, especially if you're Northern, which I am. And it seems to be, for a particular generation anyway, a really fundamental moment in people's, I think, journey towards theatre and wanting to be involved in making theatre.
It's the first time I'd ever read something where I could actually hear my own voice, hearing a Northern voice and its rhythm, and yeah, so for me it was a revelation seeing. So I read all of his stuff at the time, you know, once I read Road.
And I can remember it being a kind of the first time I'd watched something where I felt like my world was being represented, or people that I knew were being represented. And you know, I love Shakespeare, but every time we went to see Shakespeare as young kids, it was kind of quite hard to access. Where I came and saw Road, and it was kind of like, oh, right, okay, so you can do theatre about people and places that are really close to you.
As an actor, you always kind of want to do work that makes people think or inspires them to leave the theatre with a different perception on life or the world. And when I first read the play, I thought that it's so powerful, it's so raw, it's so real, that I thought, yeah, it'd be an honour to do a play like that at a theatre like the Royal Court.
And I do remember thinking, if plays like this exist, then maybe I can be in theatre. Not because of the Northern setting, but just because of the imagination and the poetry and the spirit and the soul of it being something that I recognised and understood.
It was incredibly new at that time to have real people in plays, not just English people or Shakespearean. Do you know what I mean? They were just real people who had soul and intelligence and poetry.